Well, when we moved here, we had the roll-out windows. They were not sealed. It was very drafty, so we bought inside storm windows to put over it. They were solid sheets of ice. Glass. They were very heavy, and it did not cut out the air anyway. It was just back and forth, the air, hot and cold, and it was very, very expensive on our utilities.
These windows that was here before were jalousie windows, and they're basically 6 inches of glass that had a little crank out, and they opened up a lot like you see on mobile homes and stuff, and we replaced those because they would not close all the way, and they were losing a lot of air through those windows. Along with the attic, we air sealed that. We reduced the air infiltration in this house by 1,800 CFMs.
A motor, like a 3/4 horsepower motor, and what it does is it's controlled by a gauge and a manometer. The manometer measures the airflow coming through the fan, and it will tell us how many CFM of airflow is coming in through the leakage pathways of the house.
We turn that up to 50 pascals, and then we can walk around and actually feel where all the air is coming into this home by depressurizing the house.
So what we do is once the contractor comes out, they usually have their own blower door, and we tell them how much reduction they need to do to achieve the target. And when we come back, we will set the fan up again and test to see if they have met the target that we have asked them to do. And we pay them by the CFM reduction that they achieve, and they are required to meet the target that is wrote up on the work order for them to do.
Sometimes this can be accomplished in a day's worth of work, and then sometimes it might take 3 or 4 days, depending on the older homes, the newer homes, and how they were built. Every home is a little bit different, so we'll find that area that we've got to meet, and that's a target area that we have to meet to pass the job. So sometimes it's easier and sometimes it's harder.
The program came into existence about a year ago. We're actually celebrating the birthday of Keen tomorrow. We have completed about 612 jobs to date. We're going to finish by September 30th, a total of 725.
A lot of times when we go to a job site, there'll be people, individuals who do not have the resources to turn on their utilities because they really cannot afford to make the payments, and they'll be in the summer times with just a fan in their face sitting there, and the utility bills are so high that they just have to conserve themselves. This is mandated that we save a percentage of their utility bills, and usually it's around 25% that we will reduce it by, and it affords them to use the utilities that they need so that they can heat and cool their homes throughout the year, and it also is going to drop the amount they're having to pay on all of their utility bills, because these are all going to be Energy Star products, and the way that we do the homes, it's going to seal them up, and it's going to make them a lot more energy efficient.
To apply for the program, your house would need to be 20 years old or older. You would need to be in the city of Knoxville, and you would have your primary heating source and water heating source would need to be electric. If those things, if you qualify in those areas, your house, then you can come and put an application in at CEC. We're located at 2247 Western Avenue. There is income eligibility. There is some other eligibility requirements that you would have to meet, like they would check if it's a rental home, we'd have to have the landlord's permission, so there's some different things that you may have to sign up or get paper signed, but basically those are the primary eligibility requirements.
I'm very satisfied with it. I mean, it's very comfortable. Summer, winter, not a feeling the air coming in or heat or the cold or whatever. It's very, I think it's perfect for me.